Now for your forewarned weather with Seth Sanders.
Man, we have a lot of viewers in Wyoming and people all across the region, Seth. We're feeling that wind today.
Yeah, it was definitely a blustery day. It's going to be a blustery couple of days. But yeah, today was no joke. It was very windy out there. Like you said, over 70-mile-an-hour winds. Evanston getting a 74-mile-an-hour wind gust. Rock Springs doing really good as well. 53 miles an hour. We were gusty on the Wasatch Front, the Wasatch Back, Cache Valley in the 30s. And we saw gusts in the 40s and 30s through central Utah. So yeah, a very gusty day. All right, let's take a look at the sunset. Beautiful, beautiful conditions. Take a look. Lots of red, lots of pink. This is from St. George, Cedar City, and Centerfield. Thank you to everybody who sent that in. Really pretty colors. Love the reds. Reminds us of Christmas when we don't have any white. Temperatures right now are in the 50s and 40s across the state. We're at 50 degrees here in Salt Lake, 51 degrees in Logan, which looks to be the warmest spot in the state right now. St. George at 43 degrees. That's a little wild. We don't see that too often. St. George is cooler than a lot of places across the state. It's going to drop eventually to 37 degrees down in St. George, and we're going to be in the 30s and 40s across most of the state. The Wasatch Front will drop into the upper 30s and low 40s, and that's due to the cloud coverage keeping that heat near the surface. All right, check out this time lapse. I'll step out of the way. This is from Utah State University in Logan. Going to see that moisture push in and drop a decent amount of precipitation there. Nothing significant, but hey, we'll take all the rain we can get. Unfortunately, that's pretty much all it is rain until you get to the mountaintops where it finally transitions to snow. But you can see on our radar that even the Wasatch Back is looking at rain right now. This wave of wet weather is moving towards the southeast. And it's going to be moving out of the Wasatch Front, but we do have our eye on another wave of moisture. That's actually where our stationary front is. If we can get that front just a little bit further south, then we'll see those temperatures drop and the snow levels could drop all the way down to Cache Valley at 4,500 to 5,000 feet. It won't stick. It'll be a slushy mix, but we'll take it. The Wasatch Back could get a little bit as well, and then it's going to climb after that and climb even more, 9,000 feet by Sunday evening. That is very high this time of year. That's basically just the mountaintops. You saw that stationary front move on our future cast, so it is looking like it is going to move past northern Utah, not going to make it to central Utah, so we're just seeing rain for the central and southern mountains if we even get any precipitation. And then snow above 6,000 feet. Clears out a little bit Saturday afternoon, but then by late Saturday night into early Sunday morning, we start to see more moisture. And then we have a stream of moisture that's just going to keep us soggy all the way through the weekend and into next week. You can see that there, just a relentless stream of activity there. All right, let's talk snow. We do have a winter weather advisory for the western Uintas. Wind gusts up to 55 miles an hour, so expect drifting and blowing snow. Very poor driving conditions. This expires on 5 p.m. Saturday. They could see anywhere from half a foot to a foot of snow through the weekend. The mountain valleys, it's not looking too great. A lot of places may not see snow at all. This is the Heber Valley right here. Some places could see it. Park City could get up to an inch. The northern mountains in general should get about 2 to 6 inches, with locally higher amounts in the upper Cottonwoods getting 4 to 9 inches, just a little bit more for the Bear River Range. And again, the Uintas are going to be the best performers with 6 to 12 inches in the forecast. As for tomorrow, temperatures are going to be a little bit cooler than they were today, but still 10 to 15 degrees above average in the north. Southern Utah is going to be right around the same. A mix of sun and clouds in the south, active skies in the north. 63 degrees for St. George with a mix of sun and clouds. And the 60s are here to stay for a little while longer. The first day of winter's on Sunday. Hard to believe, right? Doesn't feel like winter at all. Cloudy to mostly cloudy conditions. Eventually, we do start to see some isolated showers in St. George on Wednesday, and more widespread rain for Christmas Day with a daytime high of 59 degrees and windy conditions. Scattered showers hold into Friday. The Wasatch Front has rain showers for tomorrow. Isolated showers on your first day of winter with windy conditions. 54 degrees to kick off the season. And we continue to warm up. 60 degrees for the second day of winter with windy conditions. And then we're right back at it with the rain. But the temperatures are not reflecting winter at all. By the time we get to Christmas, we have widespread showers. And look at those overnight lows in the 40s. That's about 10 degrees warmer than our average daytime high.
That's wild.
That's
Holy
insane.
Something is askew.
Yeah, something's not right, Wes.